Hello, my dear Prep 3 students. Mr. Hamada Khairi greets you. How are you? I hope you are fine. Today we are going to take Unit 13 from the new Hello curriculum. At the observatory. At the observatory. Observatory is a place that is in a high place, like mountain, that scientists use it to see the space, to look at the space from this place, the observatory. Okay, now is the first part, the vocabulary. First word is astronomer. 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 Astronomer is someone who studies the stars and planets using scientific equipment including telescope. Astronomy. Astronomy is a scientific study of the stars, planets, and other objects in the universe. The scientific study or the science. Astronomy is the science of studying the stars and planets. Degrees. Degrees. Degrees here means a unit for measuring temperature. A unit for measuring temperature. I can say that it's 23 degrees. Moons. Moons. The object similar to a planet that goes around the Earth and that you can see shining in the sky at night. Observatory. Observatory, a building from which scientists watch space. A building from which scientists watch space. Telescope. Telescope. Telescope, something we use to help us see things far away from us. Solar system. Solar system, the sun and a group of planets. The sun and a group of planets called solar system. Planets. Planets. Planets, very large round objects that move around the sun or another star, like the Earth. The Earth is a planet. Meteorite. Meteorite. Meteorite, a piece of rock that has fallen from space and landed on the ground. A piece of rock from space. We call it meteorite. Shooting star. Shooting star. Shooting star is a meteor that makes a line of light as it falls through the sky. So the meteorite that falls from the sky and makes a line of light, we call it shooting stars. Education. Education, what you have at school or university to learn things. This is an education. Explain to. Explain to make something easy to understand. To make something easy to understand means to explain it. Polite. Polite. Polite means speaking in a nice way. When you speak in a nice way, then you are polite. Professor. Professor, a senior teacher in a college or university. A senior teacher in a college or university. Wonder. Wonder, want to know why. When you want to know why, you wonder. Gravity. Gravity, the force that makes an object fall to the ground. The force that makes an object fall to the ground. It's gravity. Language notes. Number 1. What is the difference between moon and satellite? We see the moon in the sky at night. We see the moon. The moon shines in the sky. Satellite is man-made. Satellite is man-made. Nilesat 101 is an Egyptian satellite. The man makes the satellite and launch it to the sky. Astronomer, astronaut, and astrologer. What's the difference between them? Astronomer, someone who studies the planets and the stars, someone who studies the space. Astronaut, someone who travels to space, someone who travels to space in the spaceship. Okay, we call him astronaut, like Neil Armstrong was an astronaut. Astrologer, someone who studies the stars and tell people what will happen to them, in the future. We call him astrologer. The astronomer studies planets and stars. Neil Armstrong is an American astronaut. Most astrologers aren't believed. Wonder and wonder. Wonder and wonder. Wonder with the O, W-O, means wanted to know. Wonder, W-A, means to go around, to have a walk around. I wonder if you could tell me what a star is made of. I wanted to know. I wondered a lot during my visit to Aswan. I wondered a lot means I walked a lot. I walked a lot during my visit to Aswan. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. The Earth is one of 8 spaces in our solar system. Of 8 planets, planets. The Earth is a planet. Space is the study of the stars. Industry, astronomy, astrology, farming, astronomy. Hassan is very interested in space and wants to be an astronomer, farmer, dentist, nurse. Of course, astronomer. At night in the desert, you can sometimes see space which disappear very quickly. You can see moons and disappear very quickly. Shooting stars, camels, sun. You see shooting stars at night. The Science Museum has a space of rock from the moon, a bottle, bag, piece, bike, a piece of rock. Our space includes the sun and some planets. Our teaching system, lunar system, solar system, free system. Our solar system. Some of the planets have noons, planets, moons, friends. Some of the planets have moons. The biggest object in our solar system is the meteorite, Earth, Moon, Sun. The biggest object is the Sun. The Earth spins around the Sun. The Earth freezes, falls, turns, stops. The Earth turns around the Sun. In Cairo, it's usually about 14 in January. 14 what? 14 shots, pots, degrees, agrees. 14 degrees. A space is a building from which scientists watch space. Laboratory, observatory, library, John. Observatory. A space star is a piece of rock that moves quickly through space. Shooting, flying, happy, laughing. Shooting star. 13 means you want to know why. Die, wonder, lie. Wonder with the O, W-O. My favorite part of the job is when I use the space to look at the stars. When I use the scissors to look at the stars, booklet, glasses, telescope. Of course, telescope. Now with some language functions. Asking polite questions. I will say to ask a polite question, could you please explain to me why? Could you please explain to me why? For example, could you please explain to me why I can't feel the earth turn? Could you please explain to me why there isn't life on the other planets? I wonder if you could tell me. I wonder if you could tell me. I wonder if you could tell me what a star is made of. I wonder if you could tell me how many moons turn around Jupiter. I'd like to know if. I'd like to know if. I'd like to know if you like your job. I'd like to know if the sun is a star or a planet. Do you think we could? Do you think we could? Do you think we could come and see the observatory one day? Do you think we could travel and visit Mars one day? Now, what would you say or what do you say in the following situation? Number one, you want to know why you can't feel the earth turn. Ask your teacher. Now we want to ask politely. Could you please explain to me why I can't feel the earth turn? You want to know if your friend likes his job? I'd like to know if you like your job. You want your teacher to explain something you don't know? Could you please explain to me that? Could you please explain to me that? You want to know whether you could visit Rufaida on Friday? Do you think we could visit Rufaida on Friday? Do you think we could visit Rufaida on Friday? Now we are finished. See you soon. Goodbye.